Hello, you're listening to Abstract AF and I'm Sneha Jaiswal. There is something about films dealing with the intersection of two cultures that draws the attention of the audience. While those who are from mixed backgrounds feel like they might find it relatable, those who don't know what it's like to be friends or family with people from different nationalities or cultures get curious to find out what it might be like on the big screen. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about Namaste Wahala, a Nollywood film. Nollywood is a term for the Nigerian film industry. This film released on Netflix India on February 14th, 2021. When Netflix uploaded the trailer on YouTube, the comment section, which is usually filled with trolls and funny mean comments, was instead rife with positive remarks. Most fans were excited to watch the romantic comedy involving an Indian man and a Nigerian woman. Because while we do see a lot of commercial movies exploring interracial relationships, they often involve a white person with a person of color. So as soon as Netflix released it on their site, Namaste Wahala made its way to the top 10 most watched movies on Netflix India. Even I saw it with my parents the same day. The sheer novelty of an African woman with an Indian man drew people in to watch it. Especially because India is notorious for its white skin obsession. The last big film to explore the relationship between an Indian and an African was the 1991 Mississippi Masala, directed by Meera Nair. It had Denzel Washington and Sarita Chaudhary in the lead roles.
What about his family?
You think I ain't good enough for your daughter, is that it? I never thought I would fall in love with you.
Mississippi Masala, rated R.
The movie explored racial prejudices and how interracial coupling is usually looked down in a community. The story is not very different in Namaste Wahala, which incidentally is also directed by a woman filmmaker named Hamisha Daryani. The most famous film that I can think of right now that deals with the theme of interracial relationships with an Indian lead is the 2002 romantic comedy Bend It Like Beckham, also directed by a woman filmmaker named Gurinder Chadda. I remember watching this super fun film as a schoolgirl. It was very light-hearted, well-made and entertaining. In 2004, Chadda made another white man, brown woman love story called Bride and Prejudice, starring the beautiful Aishwarya Rai, which was not as entertaining and was pretty forgettable. Film critic Peter Bradshaw from The Guardian has said in his review that Bride and Prejudice could be any unremarkable Bollywood picture. Unfortunately, the same thing can be said about Namaste Wahala too. Despite being categorized under African films, it feels like an out-and-out, outdated Bollywood film from the 1990s. Sample the opening scene. A woman bumps into a man by the beach, they stare into each other's eyes, and it's love at first sight. The man declares to his friend that she is the woman he wants to marry. Nobody really says that even in India today.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm going to marry you.
Excuse me?
Namaste Wahala is set in Nigeria, and the hero is an Indian investment banker called Raj, played by Ruslan Mumtaz, who woos Nigerian lawyer Didi, played by the popular Nigerian actor Inidima Okoji. The two date for 3 months and Raj already wants to meet her parents. The rest of the film is about how the couple have a hard time convincing their parents to agree to their marriage, because neither family is very thrilled about the kid marrying someone who is not of their nationality. The biggest problem with the movie was that the director seems a little confused as to whether she wanted to make a serious romantic drama or a light romantic comedy. Because between the hearts and the farts, there is a jarring subplot about Didi trying to fight a case for a woman who's brutally assaulted by a rich brat. That subplot was actually more interesting than the main romantic story. However, the transition between funny scenes to this rather serious issue about a woman being abused was just too out of place. Also, what would be most disappointing for fans is the fact that the makers of the film shed very little light on the cultural differences between the two countries. The only problem Raj's mother vocalizes about having an African daughter-in-law is that she cannot make good Indian food for her son.
No, this is madness. No, no means no. मैं किचन में जा रही हूँ तुम्हारी जलेबियाँ निकालने.
The parents are extremely rude when they meet their child's partner for the first time, and some dialogues just don't make sense. The support cast that played Raj and Didi's friends were more fun than the lead actors, although Ruslan Mumtaz and Okuji play their roles quite earnestly, but their characters are too one-dimensional. In fact, all the characters in this film are very caricature-like. It could have been a great family film, but drowns in mediocrity because of the lazy script writing. Some of the comedy scenes are too fake and contrived, Also, I usually don't have anything to say about the costumes in a movie, but some of the stuff that the actors wear in this film was way too flashy and loud. Namaste Wahala is a sort of no-brainer comedy that you can only watch with a bunch of friends and have a laugh at the ridiculous plots and scenes. I mean, some of us like watching bad films with family and friends just to have some fun. That's the kind of film this is. It fails to tap into the potential of an interracial tale by slipping into generic chaos and tried and tested old jokes. To anybody looking for a heartwarming cross-cultural film, you better skip this one. That's all for this episode. Talk to you in the next one.